All right, brother.
How you doing, boss?
Good. Need a hand? You got it?
Yeah, I can take it in the back for you.
Thanks. You're a better man than me.
In the garage?
Yeah, you can just set it right at the front there.
Yeah, gotcha. Very
Very good.
Alrighty.
Thanks, brother.
Yep. Just gotta take a quick picture.
You need a signature?
No, just a quick picture.
All right. Hey, you be safe and thank you.
Yep, you have a good day.
All right, I'm gonna make this easy and just cut this box open so it flops open here easily.
It's new blades, it's crazy. Ta-da! How's that look?
We're gonna go ahead and start snipping off and getting this thing out of here. So, Jen, thank you for helping. Okay, what came in the box? All right. Hey, hey, hey. Gloves. Pedals. More foam. Tools. Nice. Headlight and a new one too.
Oh yeah, read that.
Like that. Our installation instructions. And our 3-amp charger. Nice. All right. Ooh, what do we got over here? You can see how they package. What a good job they did. And the handlebars are still zip tied in, so we don't want to pull them out, have them banging around. Let's go ahead and pop it out. All right, let's finish getting it out of the box now that we've checked it over. So I'm gonna go ahead and slide my end out and get this out. Away, it's all right, buddy. It'll come. There we go. Look at that. How nice. All right, it's good we have a helper. It'll make it a little easier. So, a couple things I want to note right off the get-go is when it comes packed, the rear rack is not 100% attached. So these need to be tightened down here, and those need to be screwed on. The pedals need to be put on. Now your front fork needs to be orientated. This will come twisted up. So best way to tell you is this part here needs to be out facing the front. And then up here, this that holds your handlebars on will come like that. But that you need to loosen this nut, turn it that way. So in fact, If Jen wants to hold that, we'll finish getting the handlebars installed. And I'm going to use a 3mm Allen to now the ideal way to put this together would be to actually put the front wheel on first, but having a helper who can hold the bike, we'll get the steering wheel on, or the handlebars on first. So we're going to swing this around and orientate it. Let's see. Oops. Turn this around. At any rate. There we go. Right there. Thanks. Screw. Now what I've gone ahead is I put some Loctite on the screws. So I'm gonna once we get one on, it'll make it a little easier. Okay. Yeah, the Loctite will help, so you don't have to worry about these bolts or nuts coming loose. Everything comes loose on a bike, so all the nuts will come loose. So I'm not gonna crank these yet until I get the tire on and I'm sitting on the bike. Okay. All right. That's good enough. I'm gonna tighten this up. Roll those handlebars a little bit more. Probably. Okay. Now,
It went out. I don't know when.
okay. Now we're going to get the front tire on, and what they do is the quick release they put through this holder helps stabilize the bike during packing and assembly. So okay. All right. On the wheel itself, they will ship it with a protect cover that'll protect the rotor on that side and then the shaft on the other. So what you want to do is this can be removed, and then to get this off, you can take your spindle and push it through the shaft where it'll go, and tap, tap, tap it out. So that's what you do before you put your wheel on. Okay, I found that the best way to really kind of finish this off here with the front wheels turned upside down. So I had an alignment issue, and then the chain actually fell off during shipping. So if Jenny could hold that, go ahead and finally get this tire on. Bam. Okay. Now, spindle orientation will be like that. Washers will have to go on like that. So we'll slide this through. We want to slide it through on our rotor side, and that'll go all the way through. Then on the other side, we'll come around and we will put our washer, or our spring, I'm sorry, and then our nut. We'll hand screw this side. Okay. All right. Just back up a little. There we go. Want it snug, not over tight. All right. Handlebars on, front tires on. Now we can flip it back over. Okay, now we got the bike back right side up, got the front tire on. We have the chain on, that fell off. We have the handlebars on. Let's do the rear rack. So, rear rack comes loose here. You need to take these nuts off, then move the rack back and tighten them right down. Now I am using a 4mm wrench, Allen. Now Magicycle sends you all the tools you need. Okay. Alrighty. Slide that up. We drop a thread lock on so I never have to never have a problem with them coming loose. Okay. Now go ahead and get the other side and we'll be all set with the rack. You can go ahead and hit the button. Okay, Jen's putting the... No, it stopped spinning. Yeah, Jen's putting the pedals on. And the nuts will rotate always towards the front of the bike. So this side will spin this way to tighten, and this side will spin this way towards the front again. And again, Magicycle gives you the 15mm wrench you need to tighten that down. Good job. Okay, now that we got the rear rack on, and the bike is really coming together. It's very nice. So, the next thing we're going to do here is put the front fender on. So, if you come over here and look, there's a couple screws provided. We need to take those out. And if you notice, they already put thread lock on, so they did a nice job of that. And there's one over on this side. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and take this nut that the factory will send it like that. What this does is this nut will hold the light and the fender on. So we will go ahead and remove that nut. Leave the bolt in place. What I'm going to do is I'm going to orientate this like this. I'm going to come up and I'm going to slide the fender up to about there. And I'm going to go ahead and there, like that. That makes sense. So, it on our nut or our bolt through, and we got our fender pushed up against into the other side, and I've got delicate hands here. Right, now we're going to it's not going to work there. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and use the Allen wrench here to hold one side. It's a bear to get started, but once you do, you're okay. It's just awkward. But you need to grow a third arm. And Jen is going to put these support arms on. Look at you. Good job, Jen. You don't get over tight because that thread lock will hold it. So.
Trying to be like this tight.
Good. All right. I just got back from my maiden voyage to test this thing out to make sure everything was tight and ran nice. Let me just say I'm out of words, but amazing, smooth, just comfortable, Just all those words seem to come up. It really exceeded expectations. The ride on this is just spectacular. That rear suspension exceeds my expectations. Now I've got a $120 Suntour C-post on my other bike. I didn't miss that at all. This seat was even comfortable. I'm just surprised. So, I mean, I want to thank Magicycle for putting together an amazing bike like this, because it just changes everything. It's smooth and comfortable. And if you're looking for an amazing bike, I'm going to say treat yourself and get yourself a Deere, because this is one amazing ride. Thank you.